Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Yes.
With our Yee tea. All right, now let's talk about Stranger Things. You ever watch Stranger Things?
I watched the first season.
People love that show.
What about you, Angela?
No, but I know that's the reason why for a lot of Netflix they did so well. That's one of their biggest series ever.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, they are doing an animated series now at Netflix that has been ordered. The details about the show are being kept under wraps, aside from the fact that it was developed by the same people who did Random, Cartoons, Fanboy, and Chum Chum and Glitch Text. So
Okay.
They've always dreamed of an animated Stranger Things in the vein of the Saturday morning cartoons that we grew up loving, they said, and to see this dream realized has been absolutely thrilling.
I've never watched any of those animated shows you just named.
Well, it is one of Netflix's most popular original series since it debuted in 2016. It was renewed for a fifth and final season in February of 2022. And speaking of which, Millie Bobby Brown, it looks like she's engaged.
How old is she now?
What is she, 20 years old?
I thought you said 19. Is she 20?
Maybe. Oh, she's 19, and her boyfriend of 2 years is 20. John Bon Jovi's son, by the way, Jake Bon Jovi.
Okay.
And so she posted a picture on Instagram, a black and white photo. And by the way, she has like 63 million followers. Just want to point that out.
Sheesh, girl.
And she posted, "I've loved you 3 summers now, honey. I want them all." And you can see she has a ring on her finger, and they look very, very happy and excited. So 19 and 20 years old.
And I feel like this is not a normal 19 when you're in the industry. So maybe in regular people years, maybe she's like 24. You know how you kind of mature faster, you see things, you experience things.
And they're only a year apart. They're 19 and 20.
Yeah.
So. And Jake Bon Jovi also posted a picture of the two of them together, and he wrote "forever" with a diamond.
So I wonder if she's going to take his last name.
Bon Jovi? Yeah. Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi. That actually sounds amazing.
That's kind of fire.
All right, and Jodeci is going to be on tour with SWV and Drew Hill. That's going to be exciting. Now, that's a tour to go to. BET reported that the summer block party is set to kick off in June 2023. It'll go through United States and Canada, and it's going to be a nostalgic journey back to the golden era of R&B.
Look, so they announced this on Sunday, and you know that there's a whole back and forth with SWV and Escape about who should headline. So people were kind of talking about, but SWV is going to be with Jodeci. What's the issue here, or why couldn't they, get it together for Escape? So this is interesting.
All right, and Drake and Future have a project that they executive produce that is coming to Hulu. Saint X. It's an 8-episode series. It premieres later this month, and it's going to take you through multiple timelines as it explores and upends the girl gone missing genre and how a young woman's mysterious death during a Caribbean vacation creates a traumatic ripple effect that eventually pulls her surviving sister into a dangerous pursuit of the truth. That's what it's about. And they actually have the trailer. It's going to start airing on April 26th on Hulu with the first 3 episodes.
Okay.
Welcome to Indigo Bay.
Sun is shining.
Trust me, you will like it.
The weather is sweet.
Admit that this resort is incredible.
Who was that cutie you were talking to?
Tonight was my last night. I was hoping we could do something special.
Mama,
What is it, sweetie?
Allison didn't come home last night.
Multiple witnesses saw Allison at the bar last night with 2 young local men. Let me be clear. We have determined the death of Allison Thomas was an accident.
This was not an accident, and everyone knows it.
Yeah, that sounds suspenseful.
And listen, we've seen that happen so many times. Like a young girl goes on vacation and then goes missing, and so this is also based on a book too, by the way.
Okay.
All right, and the person who wrote this also worked on The Handmaid's Tale,
that was
America,
good.
and Heart of Dixie. So it's based on Alexis Shakin's 2020 best-selling novel of that same name.
Okay.
All right, and Chloe Bailey, In Pieces, first week sales have come in at 10,000.
Okay.
Now, people on social media did react. You know, she debuted at number 119 on this week's Billboard 200.
Okay.
And some people are saying that's, it's still amazing to have made that Billboard 200 list.
Right.
Super talented. And some people said it seemed rushed. Some people didn't like it. Some people felt like, go the pop lane. And then somebody said, who cares where it charted? It was an amazing project. So I know people spend a lot of time talking about first week sales only, but I
Right.
think consistency is the most important thing too.
Right. A producer named Rico Love, we all know Rico Love. He posted on Instagram in response to it, and he said, "Remember when Chris Brown's album was released and the numbers weren't great, but he hit the road and put on an amazing tour and turned it around. Now it's considered a huge success. So she'll be fine. She's talented. She just has to put in the work."
Yeah, and Doja Cat, they talked about her project, Hot Pink. It sold just 7,900 units.
Okay.
Following its debut, and even with the initial low numbers, then she went on after that, and so we can't focus on that.
It's not over till it's over.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie, and when we come back, actually, Chloe Bailey is joining us, so that's why we wanted to make sure that we talked about that, because she is in Praise This. That's a movie that's on Peacock.
Okay.
She's also in Swarm.
Okay.
Very talked about. She also has In Pieces out, so let's make sure we support Chloe Bailey. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. When we come back, Chloe Bailey.
Way up.